All right, everybody. Joker Prime and Squintz here again with Tabletop Syndicate,
What's
doing
up? What's
a
up?
Yu-Gi-Oh deck draft. So, kind of our thing to set up these tournaments, play through them. So we're doing this with our Yu-Gi-Oh decks, kind of bringing some more of Yu-Gi-Oh content to you guys out there. So we got it set up where we're gonna each draft 10 decks, and then I'll fill them into a bracket, and we'll do a little bit of bracket review, start playing through these matchups. We each have a zombie deck, so we're going to each start with those, and then Squints owns the War of Light deck, so he's going to
You would
begin.
think it'd be War of Lights,
Oh,
but it's because it's still from HeroClix. It seems like
yeah.
it'd be War of Light. I say that every time.
Whoops. Wave of Light. So he's going to start with that, and then I'm going to start with my insect deck to kind of balance that out a little bit. Flipped a coin. Squints called it right, so he chose to go second and third instead of going first. So I'm going to get to go first here. Squints, you got anything to add?
No, I think basically just making sure everyone understands that there are more decks out there, especially newer decks. However, you and I like to play the old school rules. And so we've kept it to just kind of the basic decks that were first used when Yu-Gi-Oh was becoming popular.
Absolutely. We will be using a little bit more variety. We'll bring some pendulum duels at you. We'll try some Cyberlink. We have not tried that yet. And then maybe some speed duels. We've got all the stuff for that, but we don't have a lot. Definitely not enough to set up a full tournament right now. So that's what we're going with.
Yep.
I believe with my first pick, might be a surprise to you, but I'm going with Fiend.
Nice. That is a fun one, if I recall. Definitely going to be pretty strong.
Yep.
Okay. Well, very good. So I get to go second and third. So I think this one, I don't know if it's going to really surprise you, but I don't know if you were expecting it. But I think I remember this being pretty strong. I think I'm going to go Exodia.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I remember
are
that
you doing it?
Pretty strong. All right.
Gosh.
And then I get another pick. So this next one, I have an idea of what I want to pick, but
dang, you just hit me deep with that one.
I know. That's why I might have a little bit of mercy on this next one. There's one in mind that I want to have.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll stick around. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Machine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you threw me a curveball there. I mean, I thought you might look at that one, but I didn't think it'd be that quick.
Right. No, I just remember it being quite strong, and so I mean, I'm gonna pick some fun decks, but I want to have at least one deck that I feel would be pretty strong, and hopefully we'll win it.
For sure. No, that one's got the potential, I definitely think. Well, I think I am going to take the Egyptian God cards.
Ooh, I remember that being super strong too. That's not what I was expecting. All right, so this one's probably going to hurt.
Oh, good.
I have two options. I think you're going to be kind of bummed out that I'm going to take it, but it leaves the other option for you. So I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and do Blue Eyes.
I knew that's what was coming. Man. Taking up half my nostalgia even.
I know. I mean, that's the thing is that's one of the classic decks, and there's one more that I thought about taking, but I was like, man, I don't want to take all the classic decks. I don't want to be that guy.
Jeez, after that, oh man, I think I'm going to take the Legendary Dragons.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't think that would be your next one, but okay. Nice. Okay, so
this is going a lot faster than the Marvel set keyword draft.
There's so many keywords, and it was so hard to pick. Oh man, there's just. I think that was the problem, is there was too many options.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. See now that you say that, I'm slowing down. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna go rock. Rock. That'll be hopefully a fun one.
Gotcha. Jeez, this is getting a little bit tougher. Oh, wow. I think Dark Magician.
See, that's what I think. I was surprised that it stayed out there for that long. Because that's a classic deck, and it is pretty strong, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I left it out there, though, because there's a couple that are very similar. So I was like, even if you scoop it up, I could pick one of those others.
Yeah, something like Dark Magician Girl, Spellcaster.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Well, now I need to make my next decision. Okay. I think I'll go. I'll stick with that. Something that I'm somewhat familiar with. Warrior.
Gotcha.
Or Warriors.
Yeah, either. I think it's just a warrior deck. Okay. There's a couple I'm nervous about, but I think I'm gonna do the Red Eyes next.
There you go. Nice. I figured if I choose Blue Eyes, you were gonna get Red Eyes.
Yeah. We'll see. It'll work out.
It'd also be matched up together. That'd be cool.
Right.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Spellcasters then.
Gotcha.
Two more. It's coming down to the wire for me.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna take the Harpy Lady deck. It's not
I remember that being pretty fun.
It's not overpowered or anything, I don't think, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about some of these old school decks. I feel like there could be some decks that are, you could say maybe are overpowered, but I don't know. I just remember whenever we did kind of toy and play around with Pendulum and everything, that's when it was like, holy cow.
Oh, well, Pendulum versus like an original deck is not very close. The newer decks that don't have Pendulum could maybe hold up, but the summoning potential to get things out on the field is just so ridiculous with Pendulum.
Wow, that's crazy. So I mean, with all these decks, I feel like if you draw the cards that you need, they can be at least competitive. Now, of course, there are going to be some that, unfortunately, there are going to be some bad matchups, but it is what it is.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and do. Let's see, I got them. Got two more. Okay. Can you remind me? I've played it before. It sounds so familiar, but can you remind me what Monarch is?
Not really. I don't remember it that well. I can picture the cards, but
so can I.
Describing it to you is probably going to be a little bit more tough. I think it's got some like, oh geez, I don't even.
I had to put it on the spot. I was just like, man, I remember playing that card. Those cards, I just couldn't remember if it is something similar to what I've already picked. I'm gonna go with Yu-Gi-Oh! 1 or Yugi 1. That is
okay.
That I think, if I'm not mistaken, is like a super classic, like one of the original decks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like Yugi, the main character, like his first generation kind of setup deck.
Yeah, so I mean that's just kind of like nostalgia type thing that I wanted to pick that up.
Oh man, see now you're making it hard on me. With you doing that, it kind of makes me want to pick up like a Joey. But I got the Red Eyes deck, which that's kind of like his primary monster. Jeez. It's going to be a sad day if Dark Magician Girl goes undrafted, because that's a fun deck, but I think that's on the verge of happening.
Yeah, I mean, you already got Harpy Ladies and Dark Magician.
I know. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Kaiba.
Okay, sweet.
You got Yugi, I'll do Kaiba.
Let's see here. My last pick, I was thinking maybe Toon, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick with Water.
Okay.
I I like some of those monsters. It's a fun deck.
Water is solid. And to follow up on your lead, I'm going to take fire.
A little fire versus water action. That'd be sweet if they got matched up together.
All right. We'll see. So,
yeah, that's 10. I mean, heck, that's 10 apiece for us. I think you said that leaves about 10 that were undrafted.
Yeah, so there's some solid things undrafted. I think Cyber Dragon's pretty strong.
Right.
I know Dark Magician Girl is.
I definitely remember that being strong. But I mean, it's we'll see. We'll see if these decks kind of get matched up against good. Hopefully, we don't get too many matchups where it's just like a landslide. But it's probably going to happen. But it should be fun either way.
There could be a few, but yeah, it'll be fun stuff. So, be on the lookout for us. We'll do the bracket review, and then we'll actually start playing through the bracket.
Absolutely, and if you have not, if you're newer to Yu-Gi-Oh, or if you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but you've been playing some of the newer, like pendulums and all that, you may want to check out video that Joker Prime did over just basics of Yu-Gi-Oh, just to remind yourself, or if you're completely new. So I know Joker Prime put that video out not too long ago on our channel. I would definitely recommend checking that out.
Yeah, just a little bit of getting started. If you're on our channel from Clicks or maybe Warcry and you're interested in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's kind of what you need to get started and some good places to start. But we'll be bringing you, like I said, some casual pendulum matches, probably some link summoning matches, but we're excited for this old school deck draft tournament to get it going and start playing through that. So
yeah, we'll put the bracket together, probably do a bracket review, and then start playing the first matches, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Joker Prime and Squintz, Tabletop Syndicate.